He's been in this business longer than most of us have been breathing. Decades on the same early morning shift, same makeup chair, same intense huddles before the lights come up. Over the years, he's watched her evolve, from a sharp young correspondent still getting used to the spotlight, to a steady co-anchor who's weathered marriage, kids, heartbreak, triumphs, and everything in between. They've shared more sunrises than most families share dinners. That kind of rhythm turns coworkers into something deeper, like a second family forged in exhaustion and adrenaline. He's seen her keep that calm, warm exterior through it all, publicly unflappable. But he said something in that room that landed like a weight. He's never seen her like this. Not during the divorce. Not after losing people close to her. Not even on the toughest election nights when the world felt like it was unraveling. This is something else. This is fear, not just for a loved one's safety, but fear of failing the one person whose judgment has always carried the most weight. He's talking about her mother, the woman who's been gone for over a month now, taken from her home in circumstances that still haunt everyone who hears the details. And then came the line that hit hardest. She spent her whole life trying to show her mom she's strong enough, capable enough, worthy enough. Right now, she believes if she can't bring her back safe soon and perfectly, she'll have failed the only approval that ever truly mattered. That's the lens that makes her on-camera composure make sense. The straight back, the measured words, the voice that trembles but never collapses. No dramatic sobs, no raw outbursts. Just this heartbreaking, iron-willed control. He recognized it instantly in one of those early videos. She's doing exactly what she was raised to do in crisis. Chin up, shoulders squared, never let them see the hurt. Even now, with her mom the one in danger, she's performing strength because she still hears that voice expecting it. He shared a memory from years back. She'd just returned from maternity leave, juggling a newborn, pumping between segments, pushing to prove nothing had changed. One morning she walked in looking utterly drained. He asked if she was okay. She gave the smile that shuts down questions, then quietly said her mom had called the night before, asking if she was really sure she could handle the job with 2 kids now. She laughed it off, but the laugh cracked. He saw it then. No matter the awards, the audience, the success, there's still a part of her waiting for those simple words. You're doing great, honey. That call wasn't rare. Her mom didn't gush praise. She checked standards. Are you eating right? Sleeping enough? Keeping everything balanced? Always framed as care, always rooted in love, but always with an unspoken measure. Her mom had raised kids alone after losing her husband young. No room for softness, only steel. And she passed that steel on. It built discipline, preparation, reliability, but it also made asking for help feel like defeat. Now, in the worst moment of her life, she's being asked to do the one thing she was never taught, plead openly, publicly, vulnerably, for her mom's life. In those videos when she says we're ready to listen or we will pay, you can almost hear echoes of a little girl promising to do better after a tough grade or repeating the stay strong her mom always said when she was scared or sick. It's not just love, it's wired survival. One person in the room asked the hard question. Even now, do you think her mom's expectations are still there? He paused, then said he believes her mom raised a daughter so thoroughly that, even if she's somewhere hurting without her meds, part of her might still expect this to be handled quickly, cleanly, without breaking, and it's tearing her apart trying to meet that bar. His voice broke, talking about how she hasn't really slept, how he's known her for years and never seen this kind of quiet terror, that she's afraid of losing the one approval she's chased since childhood. If they don't get her mom back soon, he's worried she'll never forgive herself. And recovery from that might be the hardest thing she's ever faced. If this is hitting you, if you're feeling the weight of it, please share it. Share these words, share the videos with fresh eyes, because understanding this isn't gossip, it's seeing the real person behind the anchor desk. He didn't start with the heavy stuff. He started with stories, small, vivid moments that reveal more than any analysis could. One from when she was 11. Honor roll every quarter, perfect record. Then 1 B+ in math. No yelling, no punishment, just a calm look and the words, I know you're capable of more. Next time, show me what you're really able to do. No comfort, just expectation. She cried for nights, not over the grade, but over the disappointment she felt she'd caused. Another, high school valedictorian, gave a beautiful speech, thanked teachers, friends, even the custodian. Deliberately left her mom off the list first, wanting, just once, for her success to feel like her own. Afterward, pulled aside. Did you forget someone? Blood drained from her face. She spent the evening explaining, apologizing. That day taught her even the biggest wins needed explicit sign-off to feel real. College. Pushing through on scholarship, 2 jobs, dean's list. Came home exhausted, mentioned maybe lightening the load next term to breathe. The response? You can breathe after you graduate. The world cares what you produce, not how tired you are. She didn't lighten it. Graduated with honors. He hears that line every time she says, I'm fine on air, when she's clearly not. These weren't one-off strict moments. This was the lifelong code. Show no weakness, fix your problems, don't burden anyone. Her siblings felt it too, each in their way. One pushed back harder before returning. Another internalized it deepest, and now quietly reminds everyone, Mom wouldn't want us to fall apart. That's why their public face stays so composed. No rage, no breakdowns, everything careful and controlled. Not because they're unbreakable, because falling apart would feel like the ultimate family betrayal. Private glimpses over the years. After tough interviews, she'd whisper things like, Mom would say I should have pushed harder. During her divorce, Mom keeps checking I'm not letting the kids see too many tears. They need strength. After ratings dips, I haven't told her yet. She'll want to know why I didn't see it coming. Small lines, but they piled up like stones she carries. This dynamic shapes everything now. The careful statements, the gracious thanks to authorities, the measured offers instead of raw desperation. It's all under that same rulebook. When she speaks directly to her mom, stay strong, you're tough, you're loved. Those are the exact phrases her mom used on her in hard times. She's trying to keep her alive by handing back the strength she was taught. He fears this restraint might even slow things subtly, not dramatically, but humanly. No viral emotional clips pressuring faster action, no unfiltered panic signaling urgency to captors. Calm can look like control, which can make waiting easier for whoever's holding her. Then came the rawest part. He leaned in. All that discipline made her exceptional, but it left almost no room for vulnerability. And right now, vulnerability is essential. She's fighting it because letting go would mean admitting she's not enough, and that's the one thing never allowed. Someone asked the question no one wanted to voice. Is she more afraid of failing her mom than of loss? Sing her? Long pause. Then, right now, to her, those are the same. If this ends badly, she'll lose not just her mom, but the last chance to prove she's worthy of a love she always had to earn. And he's terrified she'll punish herself forever. He's seen her grieve privately before, losses, heartbreak, and bounce back. But this is different. This is the core relationship that shaped her worth, slipping away while she's forced to look helpless in front of millions. Why speak now? Because he's watched her carry pain alone too long, smiling through grief, performing through hurt. At his age, with nothing left to prove, he couldn't watch it happen again when the stakes are her mom's life and her own peace. If this truth helps one person understand, pray harder, share wider. Call in a tip. It's worth any risk. We don't know what comes next. No word on proof of life, no resolution yet. We don't know how much time is left without her needed medication. But we know the woman so many see every morning isn't just handling pressure. She's a daughter who's spent decades earning a love wrapped in high expectations. Right now, she believes if she can't fix this flawlessly, she'll have failed the only test that counted. That's not just strength, it's silent torment. So tonight, go back to those videos. Look closer at the posture, the eyes, the tremble she fights down. See the child still trying to meet the bar. Pray for her mom's safe return. And pray for her heart when the lights go off. That if the worst comes, she can finally forgive herself. That she can learn she's already enough, even when she can't make everything right. He didn't have to say any of this. He chose to because real care sometimes means speaking the hard truth. Bring her home, and let this daughter finally feel safe enough to let go, to break if she needs to, and to be held while she heals. If this story moved you, please share it, pass it on, and so more people understand what's really happening here. Hit like if it resonated, subscribe if you want to stay updated on any developments, and keep her in your thoughts. Hope isn't over yet.